Good morning. Welcome back to the show. It's Summit Sunrise on this Monday morning, and I'm joined here in the studio with Daryl and Dan Gibbs of Summit Stage. And good morning to both of you guys. Thanks for coming in here. And well, let's start it off. Daryl, exactly what is Summit Stage? Why don't you lead it off here for us?
What was the question?
Oh, just exactly what, I mean, Summit Stage, what is it? Simple enough.
It's who pays you.
Right, yeah, right.
First, it's the county's free transportation system.
Yeah.
To get you around the county to pretty much all the fun that Summit County has to offer.
And what do you do with the Summit Stage?
I'm a driver.
Yeah. How's the winter season going so far with all that?
It's going great.
I mean, a lot of snow, definitely.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But it's a great season. A lot of people are using the
Yeah.
bus system. Haven't had any problems at all.
Nice, that's great. Well, and let's talk about some of the buses in a little more detail on how they handle the roads, because we've seen a lot of snow in the last just several days. How about, does that ever throw you as a driver? I mean, is it going to be tough if we get a couple inches or maybe even up to 10 inches of snow?
Well, it doesn't throw me as a driver.
Yeah, great.
I do encourage people who are afraid to drive in the snow to use the bus system. A lot of our drivers are very confident. They use a lot of caution and safety measures to make sure bus get from point A to point B. It's just those people, of course, who are really afraid and
Right.
Hug the middle of the lane.
That kind of slows things
That
down.
slows
I
things
can
down.
imagine,
But,
yeah.
yeah, use the bus system. Like the drivers are very safe out there. We have a great training program to make sure drivers handle these conditions very well.
Yeah, and what makes the Summit Stage even that much better is that it's free, and that is regulated through the Summit County government. And Dan, that's where you fit in as county commissioner. Exactly how does that happen? What makes the Summit Stage free?
Well, there's a sales tax. It's a countywide sales tax. It's a 0.75 sales tax, and it's collected countywide. And so when people are purchasing things, doesn't matter if it's unincorporated Summit County, Copper Mountain, or if you're downtown Breckenridge, that 0.75 cents helps fund our Summit Stage. That hasn't changed for many years, and we've had some discussions on looking at if we really want to look at expanded service. Maybe asking the voters again to see if they'd be willing to support a higher sales tax, but we haven't done that yet. But we have a pretty robust system. Everywhere in the county you can pretty much get to, starting early in the morning, and depending on weekends and special events, we run quite late as well.
Yeah, it operates, 21 hours out of the day? Something crazy like that. So you almost, I mean, at any point in the day, you can get to where you need to go. Daryl, tell us some of the locations that you get to around Summit County.
Well, there's Breckenridge, Boreas Pass, Keystone, Arapahoe Basin, Dillon,
Nice.
Silverthorne, Copper Mountain.
There it is. That was the last one. So all the resorts, basically, I was hoping you'd get to all those. And because that's what's really such a great resource, that we have a lot of guests, a lot of visitors coming into Summit County. If you would want to avoid some of the parking hassles and even, I mean, don't want to pay for parking like a lot of resorts, well, just get on the stage, because they're going to drop you off right either at the gondola or near the lifts to get to the ski run.
It's on time. You don't have to pay for parking.
Yeah,
it's you can drink an extra beer and not
bring
have
your
to worry about
skis. Exactly. It's a great. Let the stage be your DD.
Be
Yeah,
safe,
absolutely.
be safe. Yeah.
I mean, I do that. I just did that last weekend. I'm not gonna lie.
Just did that this morning. No.
You're not supposed to tell people that I'm coming anyway. But that is one of the, just another thing. I mean, the benefits are almost endless with Summit Stage on why people should take them, because you're going to get to where you need to go on time, and the locations are just all over Summit County. So Dan, talk about some of the more exciting news that's coming up as of late with the Summit Stage. A new grant has just been passed.
Just a couple days ago, we were recipient of a $1.6 million grant from the state of Colorado. It's part of their what's called Faster Transit grant programs. And what really makes it exciting, in my opinion, too, is when I was in the legislature, I worked on a bill called Faster. So this is kind of a trickle effect of some of the money that's geared towards helping to fund transit and rail throughout the state of Colorado. So the $1.6 million will be spent in part to purchase 2 new buses, and we're also going to be refurbishing, I think, 4 or 5 of our existing buses. We're going to look at improvements to our existing Frisco transfer station. That's really our major hub, if you will. We have other hubs around the county, but that's pretty standard hub. But we're going to be looking at a designated lane just for Summit Stage, because when there's other First Tracks and CME and all the other different companies, the van services, and then the Bustang that we chatted about maybe last month when I was
Yeah.
here. That's going to be a dedicated bus service going from Glenwood Springs to Union Station. That's going to be pulling in to the Frisco transfer station too. So we want to have a safe, dedicated lane that everyone knows this is strictly for Summit Stage. And then we're also going to be looking at a possible new bus station in Dillon, a new transfer station. So it's going to be kind of a feasibility
Like a little
study.
more of a hub, something that's
Yeah.
a little more comparable to the one you see in Frisco.
Exactly,
Interesting, okay.
but it's not a definite. It's really just kind of
Yeah.
looking at analysis of where
If
the right
the demand's
location
high
and-
enough for it,
yeah,
and- okay,
yeah.
great.
So it's great. It's for all those different projects, the state is funding 80%. We only have to come up with 20. So it's a killer deal for Summit County.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
look forward to I love seeing some new buses on the roadways, but we're not going to see those in the fleet for the next year or so, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, you can't
It's
just
a process.
we were chatting earlier. You
Yeah.
can't just go into a bus shop and say, "I want that one."
Right.
It takes a few years. So
Okay.
we're expecting those 2 new buses to get.
But
here
it's in the
around
works, though, and that's step
2017.
one.
Exactly. Yeah.
And just like anytime you see a big improvement at our resorts, I mean, it takes some time.
true.
And these buses are not just some small piece of equipment. They are something that's going to be in service for a long time. So definitely important.
Yeah,
Tell-
500,000 miles is normally thinking a long time, or
That is-
12
yeah.
years. That's normally the shelf
Wow,
life for our
okay.
buses. 12 years or 500,000 miles.
Great. Well, and that is a long time then to stay in the fleet. But tell us about this app that we've been teasing a little bit throughout the winter. This is something pretty exciting.
In the near future, I was just in Washington D.C. last week, and just amazing that you can, wait for the metro. You can plug in the app, and you can see exactly how long it takes for your train or bus to show up, and if you want to go to point A to point B, it really spells out if you have to transfer different bus systems or train systems. And we're hoping to have something similar to that in the near future. We're kind of analyzing what bells and whistles we really want to have here in Summit County, but pretty soon we'll be able to type in, I don't know what we're going to call it, Summit Stage app maybe.
Maybe have a contest on that one. Yeah,
exactly.
Have the
But-
voters.
But so whether or not that bus is left or not, it's a pain in the neck, frankly. If you have friends visiting or whatever, and you're out there, right on time or whatever, and you're thinking, gosh, did it show up
Right.
a couple of seconds too early? Did I just miss it, or do I
And
have
at least
2
right now
minutes
and
or
during the
whatever?
interim, you can still call in dispatch, though, right?
Yes.
Daryl, you call that phone number that's at any bus stop, and they can let you know if that bus has already gone past the
Yes.
stop or not.
Yeah.
Which is still then a good alternative, but not necessarily maybe most ideal. When this app comes out, I'm sure it's going to make a lot of things easier for
Yeah,
riders.
I mean, I don't think we'll ever get rid of that, person that
Sure.
can really help.
Sure.
But sometimes the call load is quite high, and if folks can just figure it out on by themselves through an app, I think that's a way to go.
Great, looking forward to it. So it's gonna happen. Do we
happen.
have a timetable though on when?
Not quite yet, but
Okay.
I don't know. Hopefully by next year.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, we'll look forward to it. And then, Daryl, how about if someone needs to find more information? Because I'm sure you come across enough riders who, I don't know where I'm going. Is this the bus going to Keystone? Like, no, it's going to Breckenridge. What's the best way to best resource on where to find the website and more information on Summit Stage?
The best resource for finding it, well, ask the bus driver.
Right, okay, great.
Always tell people to ask the bus driver.
Great.
Other than that, the website is, I believe it's summitstage.gov.
.com, yeah.
.com.
And we have it on your screen right now. And there you can even see the bus schedule and find exactly where
You
they
can
go.
Google Summit Stage, and it
It should
pops
come right up.
and-
Yeah, I can imagine. Summit Stage. It's probably a website that gets a lot of hits
Yeah.
during the day on any given day here in Summit County. Guys, thanks so much for coming in here. Dan, Daryl, thanks for being here. And drive safe out there. We're getting some more snow on the way,
right.
so hopefully we don't have too many new snow drivers out there.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So if you're looking to get to the slopes or A to DD, all for free, Summit Stage is going to be able to help you out. And find out more at summitstage.com. We're going to be back with more after this break, and also still giving away $25 to Traverse, a great prize, and a whole lot more still to come, so don't go anywhere. Summit Sunrise on TV8 Summit.